Hey everyone, sorry I'm not in class today. I am at my daughter's doctor's appointment, so I wanted to make sure that you had some questions answered on homework 2.4. I know that I'm not here to answer them specifically, so hopefully I go over some that you have. A couple things to note, independent. If two events are independent, then you may multiply the probabilities of A probability of event B together to get the probability of A and B. The addition rule will always work no matter if they're dependent or independent, so please make sure you understand that. Also, probability of A given B equals probability of A and B over the probability of B. I'm going to be using that quite a bit, so please make sure that you understand those. Number 2. Let's look at this real quick. I need to see this. I'm not going to necessarily do it all, but need to see probability of A2, probability of physics, probability of A2 and physics. We need to have all those probabilities written out. Why? Because we're looking for the probability of the fact that they take physics given A2, which we know from the rule, and I do expect to see this, you have that. If you have this filled in, all you do is plug it in, and it should be 180 over 468. So please make sure that you have those probabilities plugged in. You need to make sure that you have the probability of snow, probability of rain, probability of snow and rain, and then all you do is plug in. For number 4, and I'm going over these because you should have them, perfect squares. Remember that perfect squares are 1, 4, and that is it. And even numbers, you know. And remember that prime numbers are only these. And you should be looking. There's not necessarily an equation here that you're doing, even though you can do perfect square and even, all divided by the even ones. If you have questions, your substitute will have number 4. Number 5, this is the probability of train and LA over the probability of LA. Train and LA, train LA is not, you do no math for that. You just find where the two ands are over the probability of LA, total of 0.35. So 0.12 over 0.35. So that would be all I'm expecting for A, for 5A. Number 6 is a little more difficult, so I do want to go look at this one. Number 6 is, the newspaper did a survey and found 54% of the population favored stricter gun controls. So I'll say SG stands for stricter gun control. Just so you know what that is. So probability of SG equals 0.54. Then it says they broke down the results along gender lines and found that 65% of women favored stricter gun control. So the probability of stricter gun control given that you're a woman is 0.65, and the probability of stricter gun control given you're a male is 0.44. Now it says, are they dependent or independent? And then explain. Again, dependent. If the probability changes due to something, then it's dependent. So we're looking at dependent here, and if we see the probability of stricter gun control, does that equal the probability of stricter gun control given that you're a male? And the answer is no. 0.54 does not equal 0.44. You could have done woman too here. They're not the same, therefore they are dependent. Okay? The probability changed when there was a given. And if it changes when there's a given, then you know that they're dependent. And for 9, 10, and 11, it's the idea of that they are independent. So I know I'm moving fast here, but you can always pause and re-watch. if they're independent, then we know the probability of F and D equals the probability of F multiplied by the probability of D. And I need to find F given D, which we know is the probability of F and D, over the probability of D. Well, I'm given F and D 0.456, but I need to know the probability of D. Well, look at this. 0.456, 0.8 multiplied by X, and you can do arithmetic for that. And the same idea for 10 here. In 10, you need to write what you have out and then find that given that they're independent. So there's a quick review on some homework questions. Hopefully you can fix those. Now what I'm expecting you guys to do is after 2.4 is completed and you've fixed it, now that you have some some explanations, you guys need to do day 5 practice. Day 5 practice is long. The substitute will check your work when you get a question done or a page done. Please have him or her check it. You need to check it because it is long, but it is getting you ready for your quiz that is next class. I know I'm not here, but a quiz will still be next class. If you have questions, you can come see me. I will be back for 4th period. I will be after school. Okay, so you can come see me, or you can email me questions and I will get back to you with those. Okay? The substitute has all the answers for 2.4 homework and day 5 practice. I will also, hopefully when I get back, we'll post the answers to to the practice. Just the answers, not the work, but just the answers to have you see if you're correct while you're home if you don't finish it. So with that, please get going. Please use this time wisely. Your quiz is next class, and your test is probably a week from Thursday. Please do the work, and I will see you next class, if not after school. Have a great day.